You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's WWE Monday Night Raw After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's WWE Monday Night Raw After Show.
Yay! We're finally through that entire entrance.
I thought they were going to give the actual address to AfterBuzz.
It gave me plenty of time to finish getting ready, so I was fine with that.
Holy smokes, has that changed since we were here last? It was like, hey guys, what's going on? A little music, and then we're like, on. But that was forever. So Bing brings us the after show for Monday Night Raw. So
Thanks
excited
a lot,
to be back. Like, it's been a great hiatus. We've lost people because they've blown up. Vocari Fashion, I guess, is all over the place
Call
now.
him Hollywood now.
Hollywood
Vocari.
Christopher Joseph. Good luck wherever you are. And then he's in Boston right now doing some stuff. But
Busy
we
being Mike.
do have Mr. to the P, Preston Gomez.
Hey guys, Mr. to the P, the guys that you guys like to hate on AfterBuzz TV.
But I just adore
But
you.
love me.
No one can hate that hair.
No,
No one can hate that hair.
I just am like,
loving the hair.
no, he's staying. I don't care. I like someone to go against me every now and again.
I had Maria sign my petition, so they brought me in for a second season. Haters.
I was like, no, I'm keeping him. That's it. I like his shirts. I like his hair. I like his tattoo, especially the phone.
Maria gets what she wants. She's a woman. Sets them up.
I was going to call Belding. Belding put in a good
Belding
word
would
for
totally
me.
put in a good word.
put him all in
He's
detention.
everywhere now.
He's doing
Everywhere.
that show. He's doing that PWS show in September.
Of course he is.
Maria and I work for this
getting big.
awesome independent company
Yes.
in New Jersey. They run the most amazing shows. They brought in Great Muta, who's an amazing Japanese wrestler. for
Which
those of you who
I
don't
was
know.
just
One of my favorite
God.
all time.
So
Really? I'll
Great
talk
Muta's
to you a little
tight.
bit more
Mr.
about that in a
Belding
minute.
will be there in September. But you can talk more about it when the show comes up.
Yeah, definitely.
it'll
But
be
I
right
do
now.
want to talk about you. I mean, my gorgeous guest that's all sparkly and boobalicious
hey,
right
Shug.
now. Becky Bailess, but was known at TNA as Cookie.
Cookie Cooks.
Cookie.
Hey, you.
Thank you for being here. You have been around wrestling for what?
Way
like
too long.
your
10
entire
years. No,
life?
10 years.
You're-
But
you're-
I quit for a few years. But I've been a fan since I was
You
10.
debuted in 2003.
It was my first match.
Yep.
Yeah, I debuted as a ballet in 2002. My first match in 2003.
You worked for
Ring of
Shimmer,
Honor, Ring of
Full
Honor.
Impact, Ring of Honor, TNA, Wrestlelicious, huge ECW fan.
WWE.com. Hey,
WWE.com.
We gotta respect the WWE.com.
You worked with Jimmy Jacobs. You were part of the $25,000 fan challenge for Awesome Kong. Woman, you have been all over. You were with JWoww.
I got the crap kicked
you
out
were
of me by JWoww. That was
like
fun.
Wow.
you've had so many notable people that you've worked with: Christy Hemme, Tracy Brooks, etc., etc., etc. Like you are amazing.
Maria Kanellis.
Dang.
Well, and we were supposed to have a few more guests, and I just have to say I hope they arrive.
They
I
might.
mean,
They
because
might.
I told all of you guys they would be here, and they were here, and they say they're going to be back.
Maybe they're fashionably late. It
Maybe
happens.
they're fashionably
Nobody
late.
understands better about being fashionably late than me. The
Becky!
girl is still getting ready. as the-
I'm
as the
waiting. No,
intro's
Becky.
playing.
I made a whole song about it
Yeah.
because she was in the bathroom still getting
But
ready.
it's not as great as Heath Slater's song.
That was crazy. But I do have to take it over to Marissa right now. She wants to talk about a few things going on with Amazon.
Pay the bills.
Yes, we have an Amazon affiliate program. So for all you AfterBuzz TV fans out there, instead of going directly to Amazon, you can actually go to AfterBuzzTV.com and click there, right there on the homepage. You can see this Amazon banner. You click on it, it'll take you straight to your regular Amazon. You can buy whatever you want, like WWE, Raw, attire, whatever, and it gives us a little something, gives us a kickback, and it helps us keep the lights on in the studios, and we keep
But
we
you're
can
not
be
paying
here.
extra on it, and you're not paying extra going through AfterBuzz.com. I think that's an important thing to.
Yes, no extra and no extra cost to you, and it keeps us doing what we love
to do.
Exactly.
And that is just talk and talk and talk and talk.
Since you're the singer out of the three of us, I believe, can you please sing Heath Slater's
No,
song? Because it
I cannot.
It made me
And actually,
happy.
he's the singer.
Oh,
Singer,
I'm
producer,
not gonna lie.
rapper.
I mean, we always, because we are very forgetful and we get hit in the head a lot.
Cricket,
so.
cricket.
I had to cue up the cricket sounds real quick.
I already forgot the lyrics to Heath Slater's song, but I did enjoy it.
Oh my word! AJ was dressed as Kane tonight. That was something.
I like what they're doing with her.
I love it.
It's keeping me entertained at least.
It was amazing. I loved it. I like the tag match
Kane
too.
always gets some.
He does.
It must be the
the latest
really,
man.
it must be the really mysterious part of him. But
The girls always,
always gets
mysterious
some.
boys.
He does.
Yeah,
Lita.
Kelly, he
Kelly
has, right?
Kelly, yeah,
Kelly Kelly.
Original. The other Tori was it?
The one that looked like a cat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one.
That like so.
She was in
many.
DX too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hope I don't get my facts wrong. Someone's gonna call me up. Well, you're such a dork. What do you mean? You weren't watching 2001 Royal Rumble?
Can't
When-
believe, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's what we get for comments sometimes. It's hilarious. Dorks, but we love it.
About
We
as
love it.
reliable as Wikipedia.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. But Sheamus Punk went over in this match. You know, it was just a nice way of getting AJ more and more over. I have a theory about AJ, and it is that I think that they're working with her so much right now because Kelly is on her way out.
But I don't necessarily think she's the one to fit the Kelly mold.
I'm not saying Kelly mode. I'm saying
Because she's so young.
young.
They're just building her. They're just building her character, fan base, having her intermingle with all the
It's
big dogs.
exciting to see them so invested in a female character.
It is.
I haven't
But they
seen a
do
female
that every
character.
single time someone's about to leave. They invest in one of the girls every time some of the other girls are leaving. Are you upset about the Bellas? No.
I mean, I'm concerned about the future of Monday Night Raw. I don't know if the show is going to be able to survive. I know they're about to hit 1,000 episodes. They could get canceled before that 1,000 episodes
Because of the Bellas.
The void left by the Bellas, who single-handedly carried
feel the
that
same
show
way,
on
too.
their shoulders. I mean, God, I pray for the future of Monday Night Raw.
I heard they're
the
going to be working
entire
with China in
business.
a little bit.
Oh my word. But have you been watching? wrestling?
Yeah, I've been paying attention.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I'm not loud enough. Wow.
What you
Turn me down.
Turn it down. So are they trying to start something up with Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler?
I was hoping Dolph was going to turn baby. I was hoping he was just going to
I
be
hope
like.
not.
I want to see him. I want to see him blossom.
I just want to
And I
see
feel-
something different.
I feel being with the Cougar is just holding back his whole career. Like, I think people want to cheer for him because he's a real good athlete, but he's not. He hasn't made that stand that he's like. I thought for sure when Jack Swagger was pounding at the
Yes.
knee that maybe Vicky Guerrero was going to start cheering for Jack Swagger, and that's when
Maybe they're trying to see if the crowd's going to turn him.
Here's the thing,
on
though.
their
The
own.
reason
it
I'm
looked
so
like it was going to happen
against-
tonight.
I'm so against him turning babyface, which if he does leave Vicky, he's automatically going to be a babyface just because of the Vicky association. I honestly feel that he is the best seller in the company. The way that he
But that's why he'd be a great baby face because you don't.
I think when I think of him, I just think of Shawn Michaels.
I do too.
That's like
I think
aside
of
from
Mr.
coming.
Perfect.
Well, obviously you
That,
think of
yeah.
Mr. Perfect, but I'm talking about like actual like charisma and being able to be a baby. Mr. Perfect wasn't a real good baby
Well, then
face.
again,
he was always
though,
a heel.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels
As
was
far
my
as I-
favorite wrestler as a heel. Like, I hated when he was a babyface.
Really?
And I liked
Big
him as
fan of
both.
the
I did
so-
too.
I like the bad guys in
Yeah.
life and wrestling. I mean, it's just, I know what I like. But I just,
I think
he looks like a heel, though. You want to
I
look him.
don't. I don't
the
think
slick
so
back
anymore.
hair.
With the.
I think he could be a negative heel. Like you or a negative positive. You know what I'm saying?
Like a
he
Randy
could
Orton type.
Yeah, he could be that. He could
Or
ride
an
the.
edge.
He could ride the. He could ride the edge. I guess the corner. He could ride the corner. So, I was hoping he was just going to get rid of her.
I hope
I
so
wanna
too,
cheer
but
for
I
him.
think organically that is what they're planning on doing. I have a feeling that right around SummerSlam time, you're going to see a change there. And he's so good. I'm ready for him to I'm the same as you.
We've been hyping him up for pretty much since we started doing AfterBuzz. We've always said Dolph
That's the boy.
Ziggler, Dolph
That's the
Ziggler.
boy.
When nothing was going on in the company, they had him in. Come on, they were wrestling him twice in a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
2 months in a row.
He's really one of my favorite watches because, especially like as a wrestler, the little things, the minor, the most minute details that maybe the usual viewer wouldn't notice. The way he applies a headlock and uses his whole body, just the little things like that you see,
Arching
and
that little
all
bit.
put together, just makes the presentation so much more better for the viewer. I feel like, I guess as wrestlers,
He
we pick
has
up
the
on it, but-
transitions. He has the transitions that when he's in those transitions between one move to the next, he doesn't lose his character. And I think that that's what separates the Shawn Michaels from just somebody that can do moves. You know?
And it's something a lot of us struggle with when we first start wrestling is when the bell rings, you're thinking so much about the match and the movements that you lose that character. And that can't happen. You have to be that character from the second that you walk through that curtain till the second you're in the back. And really, as soon as you walk out the curtain, this is something that fans should know immediately. If you're a good guy or a bad guy, they should know a lot. They should know everything they need to know about you within 30 seconds before you even get in the ring.
Exactly.
But it's keeping it from, and I agree, bell to bell, you know who Dolph Ziggler is.
Yeah, and I think Dolph could pull off being a babyface for a while. I mean, I'm trying to think about heels on that are on Raw right now, and I mean, Swagger would be good, but you always need somebody that can help put those guys over in order to get a good heel out there. And I don't know how many. Even Kane, I kind of want to cheer for just because of nostalgia.
You know what I do worry about though, with like if
moment.
if Dolph did turn babyface, that with Evan Bourne being gone right now, Evan Bourne is the one who just sells his ass off and looks like he's getting murdered, and because that is Dolph's strength, is he going to end up
taking
kind
up
of
for
suffering
him.
for just
Taking the
because,
bumps.
because he's so good, being the one who's getting killed all the time.
I don't know. I want to see him in that transition, just like you said. I'm ready for it. Johnny Ace, David Otunga, and Big Show in the back. I mean, all night.
My
with
favorite bad guy in the company.
just-
I'm not joking.
Can you tell me why?
John Laurenitus.
Oh, I agree.
love
I agree
it.
100%.
He's the male Vicky Guerrero right now. And I was saying it to Maria, I believe him being on TV is kind of like a gift to everyone in wrestling who's ever had any professional dealings. I will personally say I've had nothing but positive dealings with him.
Yes.
I, of course, have only met him a handful of times, and it was nothing but positive. But, so I can't say anything about him that I've heard, of course, all the stories. I only speak from my own personal experience. He was gave me the time of day.
You just
whatever.
like him because he's like a horrible actor.
I like his deep voice.
See,
It
I
turns
like
me
the horrible
on.
acting a lot.
I do.
Yes!
Like,
No,
I'm a
but
fan
that's
of
the point.
awkwardness, and
That's the
Yes!
point. But
That's what
the
makes
whole
stuff funny.
point. It's so awkward. It's so horrible that it turns the corner and becomes amazing. Like for him, that some things are just so bad.
he's the
like, some
Napoleon
matches
Dynamite
are
of
so
the
bad.
wrestling
He
industry.
is the Napoleon. That is a perfect.
He wasn't funny the first time I saw him at all, but the more I see him, I laugh.
Yes.
And,
So,
it's just, and like I said, whenever it's anyone who's had personal dealings with him, to see him as an on-screen character, we're like, are they really doing this? Is this really happening? I'm vice
like-
president of... my Johnny Ace is horrible. I've been told my Johnny Ace sounds like Freddy Krueger, so I'm not allowed to do it. I'm sorry, Kevin. I do. That's all, some people do great John Laurenitus impersonations.
Where's Jensen? We just need the great Kali impression.
A professional wrestler who is still employed with that
When Jensen
organization.
said he couldn't come today, I was almost in tears.
I know.
I needed him with all the boobies.
You might know about this. There's a certain member of the roster who, when they were in Deep South, does such an incredible Johnny Ace. He used to call people and release them, and they believed. That
I
they were
know.
you know about
Yes,
that?
I do know about that.
We liked
yeah,
it. Us
would
wrestlers
call
have a
him
little fun.
and
and they really his Laurenitis was that impeccable.
yes,
that's rad.
It's something. It is definitely something. What do you think about this Brock Lesnar Triple H shenanigans?
The fact that Paul Heyman is on TV because all
great.
of it makes
I like
me
Paul Heyman.
ecstatic.
I've always liked him. Him and Jim Cornette were like, and Bobby the
totally.
Brain Heenan. Those were my
Totally.
three, like, hands down.
So you like the bad guys
Yeah,
too.
I'm a
It's
fan.
all about the bad
I'm a
guys.
fan.
Yeah.
I just like wrestling in general, and those were the kind of people that, I mean, I can't, humanoids, come on. It's like the raddest word.
Yes, and his banter with Gorilla Monsoon.
Always.
I don't think there's been a set of commentators that is better like better
This
back
is
and
when
forth.
you two are just gonna you're
Jerry
gonna leave
Lawler.
talking
Because we're
about nerd
such
shit.
I like Jerry Lawler when he was real
Such
heel.
nerds.
Jerry
like-
Lawler was a really good heel.
Yes, he was.
Hands down one of like the best heel announcers.
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
A girl's like, will you stop? It was always, will you stop? The best.
And Paul was incredible to work with. We were talking about it just a little bit ago about how Heyman could come in and see someone and just know exactly what they needed to hear to make them go to the next level. He did it when it came to Punk. He would say stuff to Dolph. He would say stuff. Like every guy that actually went somewhere or girl that went somewhere was something he had said to them. It just made him push even harder. I mean, in my head still is when Heyman used to tell me that I should write. Like still to this day, it's in my head that I want to write and I want to make things happen because he said that was my strong point was just creating. So he just knows how to make you feel good. Like you
I'm
said
all
with the
for you
Twitter.
getting a writer job. Oh yeah. Well, two things. He does. Paul Heyman has an eye for talent that it just he sees things in people. Like it's easy enough to look at certain people like a Batista.
Yeah.
They look like a star. They just look like that. But he sees talent in people that sometimes are more hidden that people don't get. Like he's the one who really believed in CM Punk and saw.
I think he sees the long run.
And exactly.
You know,
and
people don't look for the long run, especially in an industry that's so
Fast.
Monday by Monday. You know, this Monday you could be the headliner, next Monday you could be the Miz, and you know, I think he really looks past a lot of the things, a lot of the normal attributes that would bring a wrestler to the game.
he can see past what's past the surface, I guess.
Exactly.
It is such a cosmetic business. We're in a very cosmetic business. Your look is incredible. Your look, I said it one day, you're your packaging. Like at one point I was told to lose weight for a certain role. I didn't take any offense to it because there's no offense to be taken.
Yeah.
You're a product. Maria is a product. Cookie was a product that they're marketing, and that they want their product to look a certain way. How are you going to take offense to that? It's the same as being told to dye your hair blonde for a character for a movie. Actors lose weight, gain weight for movie roles all the time. You know, you can't take offense to that.
Preach
stuff.
on, sister.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree
agree.
with you on that. And like he was one that would say stuff about that kind of stuff too, to help people change their looks all the time. I was just always so impressed by that. He says that he's not dropping the lawsuit and Brock's not going to wrestle at SummerSlam. But I think that's already signed,
first
sealed, and delivered.
they just dropped the flyer for SummerSlam.
It might-
You know that's all over online everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
unless I'm
been all
wrong.
over.
If
It
Brock-
has
Well, then-
been.
well, then-
If Brock's going to do it, it might be time to call the Bellas.
Oh my
I
gosh,
gotta
he's
stop.
gonna. He's,
No, I don't mean any ill will. It's just me.
You better be careful. I got in all kinds of trouble.
well, no, I heard they might have a couple 100,000 Twitter followers that are gonna tweet you something.
Oh, send me your mean Twitters. I can take
Wah,
it.
wah.
I've been in the business for 10 years. My skin is thick as this leather jacket. I can take it.
Damn.
Ain't nothing you're going to tell me I haven't already been called. So
Nope.
go on with your damn self. I'm a bad guy. Boo me all you want. I love it. I get off on it.
she gets off on it. Be
doing
careful
my
with that.
job.
Exactly. And I just love there was stop playing wrestling. That was such like a nice stop playing wrestling. That's not what you are anymore. I liked it.
Little
I liked
jabs.
it a lot. Little jabs that he can get away with it because he's Paul Heyman and he still does his job at the end of the day while getting his jabs in. Oh, I like that. I do want Triple H to just do one role or the other, though. I'm ready to see.
They don't
him.
know who knows what they're doing right now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I don't
They're
think
afraid.
They know.
I
don't
think they're
they know.
afraid of what will happen if
They let him go. They just keep him in the back.
Exactly. I think they worry about that a little bit.
But
what were you gonna say?
I think his job is pretty safe.
Oh no,
That's not what I mean.
Just
All I
keeping
heard
it,
was
as far
let
as
him
keeping him in
go.
the ring for major pay-per-views.
Yeah, keeping him off of major pay-per-views.
Oh.
I think that they're not ready to do that yet. I think that they still think. I mean, he is a huge draw.
The fact of the matter is, though, no one's irreplaceable in this business, and that's something that people need to understand. There is nobody. I mean, John Cena is, in my opinion, like the flagship of the company.
Poster boy.
As well he should be. Like, he's someone that I have the utmost respect for.
Ice cream bars.
He's someone who works, if there were 27 hours in a day, he would work 27 hours in a day. He lives and he breathes it. And I don't think there's a better poster. The Make-A-Wish stuff he does, like, that I find it to be incredibly, like, inspirational.
The horrible
like,
stuff I'm hearing in the news right now, that nastiness going
But
on
I
right
feel
now.
so
I feel bad
horrible
for
because
him.
you know what? People tend to forget that wrestlers are real people too.
And there's mistakes.
And people make mistakes and people have real lives. And, you know, marriages, I've never been married personally, but marriage is never easy. Real people go through divorces, and I think people need to respect that. And he has so much more of a challenging life being on the road all the time. Half the time doing charity work or doing positive things for the company, granting, what is he? He won the award for most wishes granted. You know, this is a guy.
Are you his publicist?
No,
I think
I'm
you
not
are.
at all. He's just somebody
Just
that
kidding.
I just have a lot of respect for.
And
'cause
I
He's
do
a
as well.
humanitarian.
He just goes above and beyond, and I think he's a good role model for people who want to be in wrestling. You should aspire to
Work
do
just
that,
as
to
hard.
go that extra mile. Let's put it that way. And I do. I
Bill
feel
Clinton was a great president, but do we take anything away from him because he got a?
not at all.
Not.
But you know what? Well, let's not. I just think, and I do feel defensive because I think sometimes people forget that anyone in the public spotlight is a human being as well,
Yeah.
and we have all the same problems as
Anybody
people
else.
who aren't on television, but. You want to put them under a microscope and chastise them.
Yes.
They're just having problems that every other normal person has. And
Yeah.
I think they should respect his privacy. Divorce is difficult enough as it is.
I feel as if we're getting more people coming through the door. Have you heard this? I feel more ladies. I do.
Yeah.
I feel the presence of women
Do you
right
feel
now.
the estrogen
I do.
levels increasing?
I feel it.
My
I can
palms are
hear it.
sweating.
Hi there.
Oh boy, really doing it.
Doing
Hi,
it big.
girls.
Yeah.
You guys want?
Sake
You
bombs.
made it. How was it? Was it fun? I don't have any seats. Okay, we'll scooch over. Okay. I'll come this way. Okay. So I'll go over my head.
Wow, I don't know if there's enough room in here for all the boobs, but we'll fit it in.
It's ladies' night. With the doggy dogs. We gotta move the
It is
dogs.
It is I. I know, huh?
Oh. All right. Well, the girls are back. We're here. Hi. Did you guys have fun?
Sushi?
He's coming.
Sushi?
He's coming.
Sake?
I mean, I can't
No.
hear anything right now.
If you didn't bring me
Carbones,
leftovers,
Cosmos?
if there's no leftovers, it's going down.
All of them? Oh, okay. They were
No,
giddy up
God,
and
I'm
wow.
hitting the bed or the floor. That's what I'm hitting. Oh, late.
All right, now you guys all know this already, but I am going to go around and announce everybody. We have Jillian Hall right here,
Yay me!
former women's champion.
A
Divas champion.
singer who even excels the talent of Heath Slater.
You know what? It's true.
Heath Slater sings? What?
Tonight, yes.
He
Slater
stole
time.
Jillian's gimmick,
Well,
dude.
He did.
I'm not even kidding.
Jillian. Only
He got up there on the mic, but there's no Jillian.
Oh, bless his heart for trying.
It was
No,
something.
everyone tries to repeat what I do, but they're never quite good
They're
enough.
just never, they don't have the pitch. It's just
Yeah.
the pitch is off.
The pitch or the tits.
Whatever. Okay, you know what? These are natural. These are real.
They're real.
Real amazing.
They're really expensive.
No.
Real
I was
amazing.
born with
What
these.
people don't understand is even though Jillian is actually a great singer.
She is.
We
She
learned
really-
that last
she
night at
actually is.
karaoke.
I know. I'm proud of
We
you,
learned
girl.
a lot last night.
Okay,
at karaoke.
whenever she says she's like, I'm just like Britney Spears, we're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's true.
whatever.
It's true.
It's true.
I know.
It's true. Yeah.
We have 5-time women's champion, 2-time diva champion, Melina Perez.
Yeah, Marlena.
We have Diva Search winner, Playboy cover girl, Ashley Massaro.
Yeah, baby. I like that slashly right there.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
There's a lot of power in this room. A lot of power in this room.
Yeah, when you look at these girls.
I have never seen this many women at AfterBuzz. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah, in one room.
We had a lot of women for Dancing with the Stars. We did have a
Really?
lot of girls. We actually had 6 one week. That was something. It was a lot of fun, though.
I can feel myself ovulating right now, to be perfectly honest.
Oh my goodness, please don't talk about this stuff. Next you're going to say we're going to be sinking at the moment. I am so sorry you have to deal with this.
I don't ovulate either.
I am so sorry you have to deal with this.
I have to tell you, I told him you guys were
I
coming.
give props to him right now.
I could literally hear his boner rising. He was so
Through
excited.
text message. It was
Through text
messages.
That's
He
impressive.
is
I sent her
a
3
big
pictures
fan.
and didn't even get the head. It was crazy.
Oh, Lord.
He was so excited. That it has to be
Am I
like,
blushing? I'm blushing right now.
Wait,
Hold on.
no,
Look at that grin.
No. What I'm more impressed by is the mullet. I have to see it. Turn around.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a sexy
Holy
mullet.
shit,
Yeah.
I fucking love it. That's such a curse.
Mullets
No, you
rock
can
the
curse.
world.
Cursing's
cool.
okay. I do it all the time.
Cool. Party in the front. Oh, no, it's party in the back.
Right.
Might not use wave as a party in the front.
And business in the front.
Tonight, it's a party in the front.
Come over. We got
No
this.
party in the front. This is business tonight. Later on, party in the back.
I never thought of that phrase that way, but that's a good way to say it.
I'm definitely seeing it now. Yes.
I don't know
for sure.
what's going on.
I cannot hear that phrase the same anymore now.
So, Monday Night Raw, huh?
Monday Night Raw.
Cyndi Lauper.
Oh my God, Cindy. Cindy was
Cyndi
on
Lauper
tonight.
was on
Are
tonight.
you serious?
Yeah,
Wendy
she was
Richter.
on tonight.
Wendy Richter.
She was.
And Roddy
What, are you
Piper.
serious?
Cyndi
Yeah.
Lauper, Wendy Richter, and Roddy Piper. And I got chills. I felt like a little kid.
Yeah.
It was Roddy thanked her for because the rock and
Thanked her?
wrestling. Yeah, because the rock and wrestling revolution was really what blew up WWF in the 80s.
Oh,
Really-
thanked
Yeah,
her.
Yeah, thanked her. And
Okay.
brought so much exposure to the company. Like it brought it to a new level. That a star of her level, and she was tearing up in the ring, and it was really wonderful to watch, and it just brought us back to our childhood.
And you're
we were,
almost in
little
tears
kids.
now.
Well, no, it was
It's
such
amazing.
an awesome time,
Yeah.
and the fact that now, so many years later, she's willing to come back and do more. And we were saying we think they're probably going to induct her in the Hall of Fame this year. It's
Really?
Oh, totally they are.
They've got to. But it was a really cool moment.
And they mentioned Lou, and her working with her. And actually, when I was on Celebrity Apprentice,
Were they
this
screaming Lou or were they booing him?
I don't think they were booing him.
I mean, someone will tweet me. Someone will let me know. Oh, you're an idiot, Preston. What are you talking about? Obviously, you weren't watching at 3 minutes and 37 seconds.
For you, I think. Cricket.
Yeah, I'll hit the cricket sound on me. I'm good.
Someone's partying in the back.
the cricket sound you're hearing from my head.
In the back. Whoever made up that statement needs to be thrown off the earth. It's just in the front, party in the back.
I think
I'm
that
done with
person
it.
was brilliant.
I
I want to know who that person
hate
is.
it. You know who it was? What's her the girl who hosts Tattoo Inc.'s Best Inc.
Kat Von.
No,
that chick, or
no,
Ink and Iron?
some country singer, and I'm sitting there at night watching it with Nick, and I'm going, "Oh my God, did she just say business in the front and party in the back because she has the tattoo?" It was the most embarrassing thing. I was embarrassed for her.
I
hid
been
under the
around
covers
longer than we have.
because
I
she said
think.
that whatever. It's the worst.
Shawn
phrase
Michaels
I've
had an
ever heard.
excellent mullet. Remember, like
He
in the
had a
early '90s.
good one.
We are
rocked
so
that
all about
mullet.
mullets right now.
He did.
And let's be real,
He
Johnny
did.
Ace had a
He did.
Oh,
Johnny Ace had
Johnny
one of the
Ace.
best mullets.
Then he got all business on us. No party in the back, all business.
There's no party
Speak on it.
anywhere. Johnny was business and business.
Do you think he'll bring back the skateboard now that he's talent?
I hope.
I asked him if I could bring a skateboard
He's
down
not-
to the ring
Oh,
for my entrance, and he said he started laughing hysterical, and he's like, "Is this a rib?"
Cherry was
I'm
on
like,
roller skates.
No, it's not a rib. It's
Cherry,
really
I
my
love
skateboard.
that.
And
I love
somebody
that.
made that comment on commentary. I remember on SmackDown when Cherry was on roller skates. Oh, trading her roller skates for a skateboard. She'll be the head of talent relations. It may have been Booker or Taz. It was
Maybe it was Taz. I could imagine it being Taz.
Taz is from Brooklyn, so I get it. I love Taz.
I love Taz. I love Taz.
Yeah.
This probably may be the most boring comment, but at the same time, I want to touch base on the fact that they brought Wendy Richter and Cyndi Lauper. It means a lot to me that people respect the past because we wouldn't have what we have now if it wasn't for what people have done in the past.
And they did it respectfully. They had Layla.
They did.
They
I
had
saw
Layla
that-
bring them out.
If
and
I saw
thank
that,
them.
I would just be crying because that means a lot.
Yeah,
That
and
means
they
a
had
lot.
Layla say thank you to them for paving the way for all
That's
the girls
cool.
of the future. So they did it, and they couldn't have done it better.
It was amazing.
You could tell Roddy Piper and Cyndi Lauper, they were like really sharing a moment.
Yeah.
I thought
they
for sure.
were.
Like when
And
they shook
Ron-
it, when they held hands, it was like you could see like just 30 years of just generation after generation. You know, they'd probably
And
done some
Piper,
crazy stuff
Piper
back
looks
in the
great
day
too. I don't know for those of you know Piper was really.
Yeah,
I was on
sure.
Piper's
Wow.
Pit,
Of course.
dude.
Yeah.
I made out
Got
with
my
him.
mole bitten off
What?
there.
I made out with him, and what?
Okay.
A secret that we
Well,
will
no,
find.
okay, let me just
everybody
side note. I didn't willingly make out with him. I did a kiss spot with him.
That's what she says.
I'm sure that
I did what was best for business.
Hold on. What'd you say? You made out with him?
I did a kiss spot with him. I did what was best for business.
No,
In Newburgh,
it wasn't a kiss
That's
spot.
so
She said
indie
she
show.
made
Michael
out.
Bryan.
She
For
said
Michael
she
Bryan.
made out.
No, it was
I
a Michael Bryan
don't think
show. There
anyone
was
can hear what we're
2,000
saying.
people there.
Okay.
And that's
Let's
why
relax a little bit.
Opening of a
One person
signing.
at a time.
I did what was best for business and did a kiss spot.
It's all about what's best for business.
What? After you know Miss Wrestling.
Oh no. So, do ladies miss wrestling?
That was great. Yeah, of course. I think all of us miss wrestling.
To some extent.
Of course. Exactly, to some extent.
Yeah.
I think we all miss wrestling. You know.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't say that I want to
say
be there now.
50% of me,
yeah.
50% of me
Fix my
misses
hair,
it,
girl.
and I'll think back some days like, damn, like I wish I leave the company when I did, and the other 50% is like, fuck, I was away so long, I lost touch with so many people, and being away from your family.
Would you guys ever go back?
Yeah.
I mean,
know.
if the circumstances were right, would you
Maybe.
guys take that
If the
ironclad contract?
circumstances were right, I would take the contract. If the circumstances were right,
I think there needs to be more mentors, especially for especially to start bringing back other people. Like
the thing is like I would really like to teach. I don't know a lot. This is the sad thing. I want to teach, but I feel like I don't know as much as I need to know. Like I wish I could know, but I would like to be able to teach people to be who they can, who they're their inner selves.
Excellent heel. And if you could teach that to other people, like if she could teach those young girls the way she was as a
not
heel.
Everybody could be a heel. Like not everybody could be a heel.
It's
The
ingrained.
thing is,
I wish you could train them though. I'm just
whatever
saying, like,
anybody is naturally, or either that, or it's an extension of what they could do.
Like
Right.
Ashley
They
could
need to
never
touch
be
that.
a heel, I don't think.
Ashley, no.
Maria, I don't think she could have been a heel either.
I'm
Maria's killing it as a heel right now. That's the thing we were talking about. Maria is
you
a
know
heel
what?
for the first time in her
The
career.
way they made her out, though, I don't think
when
she could have been
started,
a heel there.
when she started, they
they couldn't
already
have turned
no
her
way
heel.
when I
they
was
already
Not at all.
started
started.
her. There's no way she was going to be a heel. No way.
Not when how I started or anything. The thing that did it for me that made it okay was going to Ring of Honor because instantly I was the Diva Search reject, so they were like, "Oh, well, she shouldn't be here." So I mean,
And then you got
that's
Mike too.
And then I have
so you
Mike,
guys
and
play
he-
off of each other.
exactly.
So.
And then he
There's
helped me
always
so
a
much with
way,
that.
though. Say if they put you over as the biggest baby face, baby face ever. Sorry, if they put you over as the biggest baby face good guy ever,
Oh, yeah.
that makes you better to be a heel.
Kinda like what they
turn
did
on
with
the
Eve.
crowd, and you could be that
Yeah.
much more hated.
The biggest turn ever.
Can I just
Hulk
actually
Hogan.
tell you something? It's actually
that is a great
And that was
feeling,
huge.
right? And
Yeah,
so
no,
it
that's a
doesn't
huge
matter how they
point.
put
That's
you
a
over.
huge point.
It's about how they can make
Exactly.
it.
I don't think they should have made her heel though, because she was the baby face. She was kind of I don't want to say she was a John Cena, but I'm saying they.
She was like a Santino.
Let's
Let's be real.
I was.
Like a
No,
Zack
I was
Ryder.
the Santino
I was.
actually.
Yeah, you're like a Zack Ryder.
But nothing's set in stone. Could you only imagine if somebody was the biggest, like you could think like, oh, they're this and this and that, and at the same time, they weren't that. They were actually manipulating you to think that you were
Christian.
think
Christian-
that you were
that's what I was
wrestling
gonna
as a guy.
say.
Christian
That
and
would
Edge
be
used to feed off of
amazing.
that
What I was
a
about
lot.
to say, it was something actually that Punk said to me when he first started in WWE and he was a baby face on ECW. And I remember asking him and he was like such like happy-go-lucky baby face, which is not his personality. And I'm like, how much do you hate being a baby face? He's like, I love it because in order to be truly hated, first you must be truly loved.
Loved,
So
yes.
the same way you're talking about with manipulating the people, he had a plan the whole time that.
See, I just think WWE didn't have the creativity in order to do it with people. Like, I think that sometimes it's all wasted.
Yeah, it's
they
the
start
foresight.
and they stop and they start and they stop and they did
There's
so
no
many
follow-through.
great things
There's
with
no
each of you,
follow-through.
and it's like they don't continue on with it. And
TNA
it
does the
just-
same thing.
Exactly. That's why
it's like it's ADD booking. They'll go with it for a few weeks, and it takes months. It takes time.
Well, that's because the
to get
girls are
emotionally
not top of
connected.
the list.
Yeah.
You know, we're kind of towards the bottom.
Oh yeah, of course.
Definitely on the
I was
bottom.
told in the beginning with when wrestling started in the roots of wrestling and it started at carnivals with the cardies. It's it's the male wrestlers and then it's the midgets and the girls. Like we're the
Yeah.
freak show.
But
part.
then
I think
when
that we're
everybody
above
went
the
off-
midgets, or
Freaks
the
show.
midgets are above us.
We're same level.
when I first started,
I'd
they
like
told me
I'd
that.
like a clarification there.
You got
when,
told
when,
that too?
when I first
It wasn't
started in
good? Okay.
wrestling in indie schools,
Yeah.
they told me you are just a novelty.
Exactly.
But I did not want to accept that. I did not want to accept that. I said, no, we can do this. We can do this.
I don't look at it as novelty. I look at it as a special attraction.
I
I
just
do
think
too.
it's
It really
funny
is.
that like with wrestling, yeah, it started in the circuses and everything, but when the men went off to war, the women's shows did so well. So obviously there's a place for it. It's just the emphasis they put on it.
Well, there's
They
always
just-
been a place
agreed.
for it.
right, and it just,
Or you guys wouldn't
We wouldn't
exist.
be here.
There would be no panel. We wouldn't be talking about.
Right, but compared to the guys, there's only a handful of us.
Yeah,
That's true.
but
And we're all out
that's
of our
just-
minds. We're all out of our
I'm
minds.
I'm a rapper, and there's a lot of female rappers out there. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
baby.
it's kind of like the same thing though.
Yeah.
W-
But
women
not
in
as
hip hop,
many as
it's
men. Not as many as
exactly,
men.
and it's just kind of it.
and maybe
You know,
it's-
I'm a
sucks.
rapper
it,
too.
It goes
I
across
heard.
the board.
No,
it
Jillian
goes
is
across
a
the board in
rapper. You have to
every
hear her.
field.
Yeah.
It goes across the board that's the way it is.
I mean, if you look at society today too, women still aren't paid as much as men in any field. We're still just not, and I think that that's hilarious. That there's so many
Except porn.
other except porn.
Yeah.
You got
Who knows that, right?
That's like
I am knowledgeable about many areas.
Becky's like that's my retirement plan.
All the wrong
all right?
ones, all the wrong areas. I get an expert at.
We got a future porn star right here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Sourpuss over there. Sourpuss.
I only do it for free.
Yeah,
Let's
giving
be
it
real.
up for
Let's
free.
be real.
That's what I'm talking about.
Whoa! I thought this was a raw AfterBuzz.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
raw.
It's
getting raw.
Raw here right
It's getting raw.
We're very raw here. We
Stop
have
it.
had some conversations before.
It's
we
getting
definitely
raw.
have.
So,
It is
what else we
getting
got up right now?
We could talk a little bit about what the girls are doing now and what they hope to do in their future.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that their fans at home want to know. Definitely. You guys, yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Twitter punks. I miss you guys.
What?
We love
What's
you.
your Twitter name?
What?
What's your Twitter name?
At Ashley Massaro 11, like 11.
Okay.
So
So
yeah, it's
1111.
verified. Ashley Massaro 11. That's me. So
Verified.
I need to get
Fabulous.
verified. I'm a little
Verified,
heated that I'm
yeah.
not verified.
I'm not heated.
Don't
I
get
have
hot.
to do
Don't
it.
get hot.
Get verified.
I won't get verified.
I
just
can't help
don't
but be
want to.
hot.
no,
That's the way
they,
God
they,
made
they
me.
won't
Who's
verify
gonna
anyway.
got
There's like a
verified. I don't
2-year
know how I got
2-year
verified.
waiting list or
Well, look
something
at you.
like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
Really?
Porn industry will get you verified. Instantly.
I can deal without my Twitter verification.
Miss Melina,
He's
what
really
are you doing
pushing
now? What's your future looking like? I'm sure that
My future looking like? I see my future looking great, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm on this whole spiel where I did what I can, and the wrestling. I want to be. Wrestling is a part of my life. At one point, I do want to teach it. That's a big deal for me because to me, the future is everything. The future is everything, and Jillian, your face.
I'm reading. I'm actually reading.
That really means a lot to me, and if it's what the future is, God, you got to pass on that knowledge, and it may just be so stupid, and it may sound so boring, but whatever it is, it's helping people in in society,
The industry. Yeah.
not only in the industry but in life.
Yeah.
That's my whole
Well, for people
deal.
who this is their dream, this is what they've wanted to do their whole lives, and for people like you, whose heart is telling them that's what I want to do. I want to help these people.
Can you imagine? You
Yeah.
have how
Well,
many
you
girls
and
come up
when
to
I
you
was
and
there,
say, "I want to be
you-
where you're at."
You and Jillian
True.
had
But you want to
helped
have them
me,
have a better
and
path than you
Victoria.
had.
I tell
and
them
that's what
all-
I
I
want.
tell
You
them all to
guys
go
have
to
helped
college
me the
first.
most in my
I
entire.
tell them to go to college.
Yeah, I helped
career.
you a lot.
You
have
helped
to.
me a lot. You gave me some killer moves,
Girl,
Jill.
I know.
You did. You put me over, and
Girl,
I love
I
you.
know.
I love you for it. and
I put
love
everyone
Melina for
over,
it.
actually. I never put myself over.
Jillian.
I know, but it's true what she's saying
No.
about teaching people, because I respected that so much that they like helped me. You know what I mean? Like they helped me. I was new. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I had no training, and like you know, and I was worked there for. What,
They threw you to the wolves. Like they threw you on.
Oh,
the
yeah,
field.
I had no
with
idea what to
and
do.
what
Never
position
wrestled
to
a
be
day in
in.
my life, and the first week on TV, I have a match, and I'm
that's-
just like, what? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, and they're just like, have you ever been in a fight? And I'm like, well, fuck yeah. So,
Oh, snap.
But
So-
you did the best that anybody could, like being in the
that's
situation
all I
that you
tried
are.
to do. That's
And-
all I tried to do was do the
and
best
you
I
did
could.
great.
And I, with the help of you guys, and with the help of the
Put
team.
me over specifically,
let me
please.
just
No,
let you know.
specifically, Julian. I'm
I'm
not, I'm
just
not
kidding.
kidding.
I was so
I'm
kidding.
not kidding, Julian. The time we spent together, like you really helped me out a lot.
Aw,
I've talked to you
thank you.
about to my fiance like nonstop, and
Oh,
same
nonstop,
thing
huh?
with Melina, and Victoria helped me a lot. Like
Victoria's
and of
awesome,
course
by the
Trish,
way. She
Trish
puts
taught
herself
me a
out
lot
there to
too,
help
and I
everybody.
was so nervous to have that championship match with Trish. Like it was scary. It was so scary because I was like my heart was stopping. I'm like, I'm gonna ruin it. It's gonna be horrible. I was crying outside the arena, like crying because I wasn't ready for a title match. I just wasn't ready. But you know the company wanted it and whatever.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that with you, Ashley. Like fans that are watching, you were put in a lot of positions where like you weren't. You would admit it yourself that you
Oh, yeah.
weren't ready for
I
it.
wasn't ready.
And that's the company putting you. You could have hurt yourself, and you did.
I
have a few
did. I'm
injuries.
just saying it. Knuckle. I
You
have
know, you had a few
8-inch.
injuries,
I had
but
8-inch metal plate in my leg right here.
I do too.
There's a lot of
We match.
Yes, except mine's
stars.
the other leg. Mine's this leg though.
the whole
Perfect.
"don't
We'll
try it
trade
at
later.
home" thing isn't a joke. There's a lot of training that goes
No,
into
I broke my
doing it
nose 3
correctly.
times. I have
And
2 discs that are.
It was unfair, really, to put you in those
freaking herniated.
situations. Like you could.
Everybody gets injured, but
But
I mean,
people
No, I
don't
didn't
see
get
that
injured,
aspect
actually.
of it. They
I'm
don't
good.
see that part of it.
Exactly.
No, really, I
Okay,
didn't.
let me just say,
I
like,
caught my boob for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
let me just tell you that I'm proud of you. And our match at like WrestleMania was the last singles
My
match
broken
ever
foot.
in like since WrestleMania. Who knows if they'll finally have a singles match? But ours was the last in how many
can't
years?
believe
Are you
that.
guys holding hands? That's sweet.
No, because she
Because
was,
I
It's a
love her.
podcast,
so thank you for
I-
bringing it up.
because
Right
I
now?
love her.
I had a broken foot. Like I re-broke my foot that had this twist. I had a spiral fracture, and I re-broke my foot like a week before our title match, and we had 2 minutes.
Oh, we were not gonna be on the card at all.
Yeah.
But at
Yeah.
the same time,
Yeah,
like
I remember
at
that.
the
And
end,
they
last
saved our
minute, they're like,
match.
here,
They
we
saved
can
our
squeeze
match,
you
and they
in.
squeezed
Oh
us in.
God, that's
and,
the
and
worst.
like you know, like,
We were almost not
WrestleMania.
gonna have a match.
But it was like-
but then
that was
they tell you,
advertised.
how long did you have? Like, how long did you have between when they told you had the match and you had it?
I think
It
we
was
were
kinda
standing
like
in Gorilla,
maybe-
right?
we were-
no, we were
yes.
we were waiting in Gorilla.
Yeah,
Like the
and all
whole
27
That
day.
maybe
of
it'll
us.
happen, maybe
Yeah,
it not.
yeah.
Like not.
I'd be
we have to
vomiting in the
wait.
nearest trash
It
can.
was the
And-
worst. Yeah, I'm like.
I would be vomiting in the nearest trash
But
can.
no, she
That was my-
like Melina like pulled me through that whole thing, and like you know like yeah, I went up in the turnbuckles and like this, like keep my one foot up and I'm jumping down like you know not landing on my foot, and we're having a match, you know, while my foot's broken,
Yeah.
and she just carried me through. I mean like really
Well,
really
and
helped me through it.
That's
and
the
I
way
love
it's
you for
supposed
that
to be. It's
forever.
supposed to be us like helping each
Helping
other.
each other,
And I
But
think
Ashley,
a
I
lot-
tried to take your foot out so I could have the match.
I knew it, you bitch.
You know-
knew it, you bitch.
I needed my moment.
Knew it, you bitch.
Yeah.
How to get your shit in.
They want
Yeah.
us to take some calls, but I first want to hear, what are you up to, Jillio?
Oh, you know, whatever I feel like. You know, just a lot of this and that. I do a little bit of wrestling. I don't want to make that my life anymore, though. I have a daughter.
And
you
that's
know what?
just
I
enough.
want to be a family woman.
You have
someday.
a dog. You have Flippy
I do have a
I
dog,
love
Flippy,
Flippy.
with a
who
very
loves
disturbing
everyone.
foot fetish. May
Yeah.
I have?
Oh,
He's a footlicker. Yeah.
oh my.
I have been
Oh my.
sexually harassed by Flippy. Makes me very
AfterBuzz
good. I
TV
still love
It's
him.
like a Snitsky, dog Snitsky.
Oh my God.
Ew.
No, do not compare Flippy to
That is true.
Snitsky, please.
Never
Okay,
ever say his
that
name.
hurts my feelings.
Not really.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was uncalled for.
All right, with your guys' permission, can we take a couple calls?
I
Oh
guess.
boy.
All right.
If they're
But
screens.
you better be good, though, calls. I don't want, like,
if they're
heavy breathing.
screens, I'm gonna hang up.
First call patched in, Maria.
Okay, hello, what's your name? Where are you from?
Christine,
Christine. Where are you from, Christine?
Scranton, PA.
Hey,
I've
honey.
been there. Yay.
How old are you?
19.
19.
Oh, I
That's
would've
a
said
good
age.
age. That's a good age.
Yeah.
So sweet. Do you have a question?
What did you think of John Laurenitus' selling the three or four attitude adjustments tonight.
3 or 4 what?
The 3 or 4 attitude adjustments he took.
Oh, I thought it was amazing. I want him to take like 20 more.
He looked wonderful, and I want one of those people power
was a
jackets.
perfect-
I know you do.
With my name on it. I want it, Becky. I want a people power with my name.
Well, thank you so much for your call.
Okay.
People power.
Oh my
Bye,
gosh, what a
Christine.
cutie.
She's all, that was a cool answer.
She's like, yeah.
That was cool. Right
Yeah.
on. Next.
I liked it. Awesome. She's so cute.
Hustle, loyalty, respect, people.
I thought she was 8 years old.
Sweat.
That's all.
Sounded
She
young.
sounded so young.
Yeah.
Do we have another caller?
We have another caller, AfterBuzz TV. Hello.
Hello, what's your
Hi.
name?
Hello?
Hello. What's your
Hi,
name?
Are
I'm
you
Beck. I was
sweaty?
at the Raw show tonight, and there was actually a significant amount of showing afterwards. Did you guys hear anything about that?
Oh, the after the show.
No,
well,
you
Big, I heard
see
Big Show was
that.
the dark match, right?
Please tell us more.
Was Big Show the dark match?
There was a little bit of a Big Show basically kicked the crap out of Cena, and then Cena, attitude adjustment now. Gee, really crap. But attitude adjusted him, and then they went back to beating up John Laurenitus.
No! I was
Finally, Ryder
So
came back
mean.
out, and after the whole Long Island was cheering for him to come out.
Oh, it was in Long Island tonight?
That's my city, baby. That's my city.
It was at Nassau Coliseum tonight?
They bring him out?
Yes.
Bring him out.
Not
Bring him
during the
out.
actual show. Only
They were
during
screaming
the,
for
Ryder?
Ryder,
Wait,
right?
of course
they're
Yeah.
screaming.
Why
But
didn't they
wait.
bring him during the show?
That's what I thought. I was waiting for him.
That's so
Did
But
they bring
that's
out
why-
Mr. Ryder?
But that's why you gotta get tickets and go to the show so you can see this stuff.
Wait, I need to know. Did they bring out Mr.
What's the
Ryder?
caller's name? What's the
What?
caller's name?
The caller's name? Caller, did you say your name? I didn't hear you. I think we were
it's
talking
Billy.
over you. What is it?
from New York. Billy from New York.
Billy.
Hi.
Hey, Billy.
Billy, I
Billy,
need
are
to
you
know.
from Long Island?
I need to know if Mr. Ryder was there.
Yes.
Oh, did you
Whoa,
meet
whoa,
him? He's awesome.
Whoa, whoa,
He
whoa.
managed me. It was one of the happiest days of my life.
I'm sure that it was.
I can retire now.
Someone's got a
Mr.
crush.
Ryder managed. Dude, he's a dilf, let me tell you.
Oh,
He works
goodness.
out. But unfortunately, his heart belongs
What?
to Melina. I don't
Really?
have a shot. His heart belongs to Melina.
You just called him a dilf.
What?
What's a dill?
I don't know what that
A
is
dude
either.
that
Dad. Or what?
A dude- it could be
Oh,
a
a
dude.
dad I'd like
It could
to
be a
fuck.
It's a
dude.
dad I
Right.
like to.
Zack Ryder has a child.
I don't
didn't
know.
know he
Who
had a
cares?
kid.
No, Zack Ryder's
I
dad.
Oh.
But he's in love with Melina. I don't have a chance. He's loyal to Melina.
My lord.
Where do you
I'm
get
sorry.
Okay, wait, Billy.
Damn,
are
I
you
need him
from
to
Long Island,
manage
Billy?
me then.
Billy, are you from Long Island?
Billy ain't online anymore.
Oh, he
from-
left
Yeah.
us.
Oh, are you
But I had
serious?
enough of you bitches.
Come on.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
like, those girls are really loud.
Let's get another caller on here.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey.
They're already here.
Hey.
I like the girl
Well,
power.
hello.
Ooh, sexy.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
Los Angeles.
What's your name, baby?
I just have a question for Melina.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
How old were you when you took your first bump?
Oh my goodness.
Legal?
Like
Are we
21?
talking about the legal bump?
See, why did that have to...
Of course, you have to say stuff like that.
It was I was in a Hollywood nightclub. Oh, you asked Maria.
I was in the Viper room, and it was a crazy
Thank God
night.
this is not a PG show.
No, it's not.
Still talking to Melina here.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh my goodness.
So, Melina,
I got you. I got you, girl. Don't worry about don't worry about that.
I was
So-
21
Okay,
years
Melina,
old.
this
I want
is
to tell
serious.
you I think you look great tonight, first of all.
Oh,
You can
thank
see
you for
us?
saying that.
I thought this was
Seriously.
not seeing people.
Oh, it's
Yes,
so
I'm on.
good.
No, there's cameras over. See, there's one. There's one.
I thought this was an internet
No,
show.
Jillian,
Makes
look
me
pretty.
feel-
Look pretty.
I was 21 years old.
Melina, can I have a hug, please?
Oh! Okay, the hug.
Watch the
hug.
strength. There you go.
If I could hug you right now, I really would.
Is this going on right now?
Where's this Charlie Bear person?
Oh my God,
Is this
Charlie
for real?
Bear. He's with the pet sitter right now. I really would have him with me, but
Is he talking about your dog?
yes.
Charlie has a dog.
Next caller.
Next
Hey,
Hey, my
next caller. I don't want to hear
is-
about a dog.
Oh.
Come on.
When you see his little, don't tell me when you see his little
What's your
face, you
name?
want to hug him.
Hello. What's your
When you
name?
see his
and where are you
face, you
calling
want to hug
from?
him.
Curtis,
my little teddy bear.
Curtis, if you ask about a dog, I will hang up on you.
Curtis.
Oh, I would not though. I would not.
What is your question, Curtis?
I want to know for Melanie and for what's the other one that doesn't wrestle no more?
We don't have anyone in here named.
Oh, hang up.
Oh, you're.
All right, next.
You are so funny. You are so funny.
Melanie and the other girl who
Drop
don't
the
wrestle no
color.
more.
Come on, this redneck can't
boy's a
figure out
fan,
whose
I'm
name is
telling
what.
you. He's
But
bad.
you made me laugh.
Bye-bye.
Let me tell you, you made me
Bye-bye.
laugh.
Melina go back to wrestling?
No. We already asked that question. Hang up on this guy.
No.
And
Next caller.
begin.
Thank you.
And
we only
start
take
over.
people that are
And
actual
scene.
wrestling fans.
There's 18
was
people talking at
entertainment.
once. I don't know what's going on.
Actual
Spices
wrestling
up
I don't
fans.
even know what's
One last
going
caller,
on right
and then we're
now.
gonna get out of here.
I
But
don't even know what's going on right now.
Make it a good one.
I want to talk to the fans.
hello. Do we have anybody
Hello?
else?
I think you
Hi.
scared
What's
them
your name?
away.
Where you from?
I did.
Oh, hi, I'm Troy. I'm from New Orleans.
Hi,
Hello, Troy.
Hi, Troy.
Do you have a question?
I just wanted to see who you guys want to do. Okay, I'm messing up the question.
That's
Who we
okay.
want to
No,
do?
it's okay.
All right,
It's
take
okay.
your time,
Don't worry
Ryan.
about it.
Take your time.
It's all right. There's only
There's only 7 of us
Who do you
waiting.
think?
10 of them
Who do you
staring at
think the
you.
new general manager is going to be?
Ooh.
I didn't
John
even
Laurenitus
understand
is
that.
going to be rehired to his
One at a time,
great
one at a time.
role as general
Who's the new
manager.
general manager going to
Who's
be?
going to be the next general manager?
Jillian.
I go for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it
I'm all
in
for that.
just because I've already been signing the petition for Mr. Belding. I hope they bring him through. I would-
Mr. Belding?
Mr. Belding, I know
I
he's
thought
a
that
heavy
was funny.
WWE fan that's
funny.
That
that's
would be
signed.
so funny.
I would like to see
I would
Mr.
love
Belding.
that.
I want Mr. Belding for GM. I'm
Yes.
all about it. I'll
Shut
sign
up, Mr. Belding, people.
I'll
Mr.
sign the
Belding.
petition.
I'm with you.
I am
Petition.
with you.
How about
I want
Mr.
Heyman.
Ryder?
I definitely.
Why
want
are you
Heyman.
obsessed with Mr. Ryder?
You
Maybe-
love
They're best
Mr.
friends.
Ryder.
Maybe Zach Morris
dilf,
or
that's
AC
why.
Slater.
No, Zach
but
Morris is too
I
busy
don't
with
know
his own
about
TV
Mr.
show.
Zach Ryder
have to
will
find the
be
most random
his David
person.
Otunga. Zach Ryder is going to be Mr. Belding's
the
David
next
Otunga. Because I heard they're BFFs.
Are they really?
Yeah, they kick it.
They're BFFs.
Yeah, they hang out
Fabulous.
at Bayside.
You do know that, I mean, it's a little wrestling trivia fact that Zack Ryder's wrestling name comes from
All right,
Zack
we have the
from Saved by
last
Bell.
caller.
Oh,
Wrestling
okay.
fan.
The last one wasn't the last one.
What was it?
Oh, yay.
Who dis?
Hello, caller.
Hola.
Hi.
Ni hao.
What's your name?
My name's Jen.
Jen?
I can't
Nice
be
to
mean
meet
to
you,
her.
Jen. Do you have a question?
I've never seen all of you guys all together. Are you guys really friends outside of wrestling? Or
will never
Listen, let me tell you
You
something.
will never know.
Oh, hell no.
We
Well,
had
some
our
of us
beefs.
are.
We had our beefs. Plenty of us have had our problems in the past, and we worked them out in the ring. But as of this
Not
moment,
in the ring. It's like family. Okay,
as
you
this
have
moment,
brothers
we are
and
all-
sisters and
yeah,
cousins.
these are my sisters.
And
Jillian
you not
and
always
Melina.
agree with each other,
Exactly.
and you butt heads, but at the same time, you are family.
Let's
And
just-
that's what we are.
Experience it all
And
together.
especially with like this particular group of girls, except Ashley, who I just met yesterday, finally, like somehow our paths never crossed. This is a group of girls that whenever we go through something in our lives, at the end of the day, have each other's backs. Because it is like Melina said, like we have issues sometimes with each other, we get into it sometimes
Yeah.
with each other, but at the end of the day, you know who your friends are when you're going through
My
it.
question, my
No,
question to you,
seriously,
Fivers.
I'm just saying whether it's like whether we're friends or not. At the end of the day, if somebody messes with you guys, I will have your freaking
Yeah,
backs.
we have your
I will
back
have your back
because-
and no like
without
Girl
question,
moment.
all the time.
without question.
Girl moment.
It's not just a girl
lesbian
moment.
right here.
Stop it.
My question
Stop.
to
Why
you,
is it has to be a lesbian moment?
No,
If
no, no,
really,
no,
if
no,
you
no,
have
no,
some
no,
kind of
lesbian love
loyalty,
going on. I didn't
why
even-
does it
I
have
didn't
to be
say
that?
lesbian.
Never mind.
I
Screw
said
that.
lesbian. I know
That's
it's
what I
true.
get.
I will
That's
fight
what
for
I get for
Preston
being honest.
Until the end of the
My
world.
question
because
is-
of this.
Thank you for
Between-
turning it sexual.
No, I wasn't talking about
I'm
that.
just saying.
Girl power. No, I wasn't
I
talking
turned it
about that,
sexual,
Spice Girls.
actually.
Listen.
Spice Girls.
I want to know if the bill comes. If you guys are at dinner
Okay.
and the bill comes, do you guys split it or do you guys fight for it?
Split it. We send it to
Then
some
you guys
guy.
aren't that good of friends.
We-
No, we don't.
No, there are times. No,
We do not.
in
make
all
that much
honesty,
money.
there are times where if we do split it, we split it. But at the same time, if somebody has more than somebody else,
Then
She was
the
totally
person
it was a joke.
the
I really
person
don't
will pay for it. No, it was a
joke.
joke, but at the same time, that's honesty.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna figure be
But I
truthful.
would take you girls
if
out
I
to a
have
sizzler
more, if
buffet.
anybody has
A
more than
sizzler
somebody else,
buffet? Oh
we
my
will
God.
pay for it.
I'll take
That's
you guys out to
sisterhood.
Sizzler. I'll take
That's-
you guys out to Sizzler. Can I take you guys out to Sizzler?
Wait, what's up now?
No, we're going to the Saddle Ranch.
We're gonna
Red
ride some
Lobster.
cows tonight.
Red Lobster,
Dude, I
maybe.
I
Thank
like
you.
Red Lobster.
Thank
Don't
you
shit on Red
all
Lobster.
very much for
We
being
weren't done
here.
I think the show's
know.
over. I think they're
But we
kicking us
have
out of
to,
here.
or else we're gonna
I
get
think
kicked
I
out.
think we're getting kicked out.
No,
All
no,
right.
no, no.
But you know what?
Thank
This is
you,
the story of
every
my
single one
life.
of
I
you.
get kicked out
Thank
everywhere
you,
I go.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
everybody, for being here. Thank you, After Buzzers. We will see you again next week.
All right.
Adios,
And,
muchachos.
I will
after-
probably.
and not
I'll be here.
necessarily everybody, but you know,
Yeah.
some.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank you,
AfterBuzz.
Maria.
You're very lucky
Thank
for
you,
having me.
AfterBuzz.
You're still
I know.
with us,
Yeah,
right?
I know. I'm
Kevin
very
and
lucky for
Maria,
having
we
all of
miss you guys. We hope you're having fun, and we wish you were here.
Yes. Thank you guys. Bye.
Good times.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
See you later.
Yeah.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.